Okay. http://www.geocities.com/Silicon Valley /6666. Yes, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Frames or no frames? I've been waiting for 5 minutes to download your stupid page. Oh, and you're gonna get me the frames or no frames, huh? Yeah, I'm very impressed. You know what? Couldn't you decide this for yourself, you sad clown? This is my question, really. Why am I being bothered with this? Okay? If you want to make it with frames, fine. Okay? Make it with your damn frames. But stop annoying your visitors with what should be your decision. Okay? It's very generous of you, offering me these frames. I just love these choices. This is my issue. There's so many choices. When we go online, it's English or Spanish. English or Swedish. Spice Girls or Britney Spears. PC or Mac. Internet Explorer or Netscape. 640 by 480 or 800 by 600. Under 18 or over 18. Enter, exit. Yeah, very nice. You're just the Shakespeare of our time with this little haiku you've written here, Jake. You're the Hamlet of deals. Just show me the damn content. But I know what you thought. Okay, I know what all you guys think. You think, I'm so cutting edge, I'm going to update my website with every new little bell and whistle every other day. Or maybe I really believe frames is the solution. Frames, it's a feature, not a pest. Frames, it's the future. I believe in frames. But I also know there are other, sad clowns out there. Some of whom, they don't even know how to install the browser that supports frames. So these poor souls, who can't experience my website in all its glory, they should be blessed with just one tiny piece of it. That is why I will make 2 versions of the site. The frames masterpiece and just the modest, the other page. The one that actually works. Maybe, if I can manage to link the files together properly, which I probably can't. I tell you, Jake, I will not dare to click on your frames button. Okay? I don't want to spend the next hour waiting for your miserable little frame set to download. All right? Because I already know how your webpage looks. Okay? I can see it right now. There is one frame on the top of the page, right? With a welcome to my homepage sign. On the star background. Ooh, the stars are blinking. The welcome sign is rotating or sparkling or some such nonsense. And this frame here, this is going to take up exactly 20% of the screen. Why? Because you read in some, usability book somewhere, the upper frame should not take up more than 20% of the window. And that book was written by a freaking imbecile You know, an expert, you know, he made half a web page once and thinks he's ready to dictate to the entire population, you know, how to build your own corner of cyberspace in a weekend. All by stealing graphics, codes, and layouts from already existing pages. You know, and such pages that are, strangely enough, were made before this freaking imbecile started coding. Oh, but that's not all. Okay, well, I can see it now. There's another frame here, a column. And this frame takes up another 30% of the screen. And in this frame, Jake, you have the genius to put your navigation. Ooh, navigation. You know, back button, home button, about me button. You will come here and learn all about me. You know, web ring, my links button, email me. Yes, Jake, I almost forgot my favorite button, my awards. You do not even know to whom you can link, apart from Yahoo. You know, you don't have anything to say about yourself. No one gave you any award. But you stole 1/3 of the screen, my screen, for your navigation. You think there's no need for a back button. They're up there big on the top of every browser. Can't you see them? That's the navigation. Can you see anything that's not blinking or rotating or sparkling? No, you can't. That's why you stay up all night making buttons, or else you steal them, you know, from free collections. Or you take them sneakily from 10 different websites so that no one can catch you. You know, and you put them inside the frame, you know, and you link them to all the pages that are to appear in the main frame of your super modern website. The problem is, Jake, you don't know how to link inside the frame set. You know, you must have skipped that page in your favorite Web Design for Dummies manual. You were in such a rush to, you know, make your page public and impress the world with your content. And dare I say, Jake, maybe you were just afraid of being left behind. What else is on this stupid page? Oh, I can smell more. It's like I could just smell it. Oh, okay, yeah, your mainframe, yeah. Okay, so now your mainframe is spatial, right? It's different from the one on the top and the one on the left. It's actually a square. And let's see, in this frame, we don't have the starry night background. No, there's something else. Let's see. It's clouds? Oh, clouds. How do you... Oh, because clouds are so easy to read on. You know, not that you've left any space to put any text here, because here, Jake, you will have put, welcome to my homepage again. You know, big again, it takes up half the square. Not that you don't realize how stupid it is to have welcome to my homepage written twice on one page. No. But you realize, Jake, you know, in your infinite wisdom that it's possible. Okay, it's possible. Someone might make a link to your website without linking to your frame set, okay? Linking instead just to this exact page, the main page, which, when taken out of the context of its upper welcome frame, would mean someone might come to your website without being welcomed. No! The entire fabric of the internet is just going to break down if we don't welcome people to our pages, that we must welcome everyone. But I know why you did this, Jake. You know, you doubled the navigation and you doubled the welcome, which looks terrible and makes no sense. But you remain calm. Because you know you're not the only one who was given life to a page that was never supposed to be born. So, I'm telling you, there is no way I'm clicking on frames, okay? I'm not here to admire your design. I just want to get my scanner. What? No! Are you kidding me? Under construction. I should have known this was a trap. I thought you were giving me a choice here, Jake. This is not a choice, okay? Bear with me. Okay. All right, you know what? You win, Jake. You win, okay? I'll go back. Forgive me for using the browser's back button. You know, not your little masterpiece here. Who knows where that would bring me? Okay. Frames page. All right. I'm prepared. 3, 2, 1, engage. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. If web pages, can have pictures, if they can have animated pictures, why can't they have sound as well? After all, this is the multimedia age. Things are only getting more multimedia with time. Pretty soon, we'll be watching video on the internet. Like whole X-Files episodes. Or all X-Files episodes. One after the other. In Netscape, for free. It'll be like TV, but in the browser. This is not an animated GIF of Mulder and Scully. I'm talking actual episodes, There'll be play, pause, fast forward, rewind. There'll be bookmarks. And anyone can watch whatever they want. Next year, 99 at the latest. You'll see. But, okay, no TV right now. Right now, I just need to find my scanner. Okay, so let's see. Not MIDI, not Star Trek, no. Not Wolves, not Multimedia. Scanner's got to be here somewhere. Scanners. Yes, scanners. No. 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 hate the web. It was all wrong from the start. What the web should be is just pristine simplicity. But all these people who don't know a thing about programming, they don't know the difference between structure and style, who make 2 BRs instead of 1 P. They shouldn't be allowed to make web pages. Never. Never. Truly, we are headed for a global, intergalactic disaster. By comparison, global warming will be peanuts, okay? Because we'll be burning ourselves alive. It will be an information superhighway of agony. We'll be suffocating, squeezed between GIFs and JPEGs, falling from one under construction wormhole into the next. Web rings will be our chambers of torture. The frames that are crucifix. Broken links will dig into our wounds. The spears of incomplete homepages. We'll be raising our hands to the heavens, wishing we died in a flood. Wishing we were never born. Wishing Tim Berners-Lee would never have been born. Or his computer would have exploded before he could show his colleagues what he created. No, okay, let Tim Berners-Lee be born. Okay, let him be born. Let his computer work fast and reliably. I only ask for one thing. Okay, just one little thing to change in the past. To not have the option to see the source code of web pages. Huh? Does that sound like a plan? Sound legit? Because as it stands right now, anyone and their brother, can just go grab the rightful code of others, and basically rape it. Just violate it, go in there and change things around. And test out, what does it look like if this pixel, this text is 1 pixel bigger, or this border 1 pixel smaller? It's not right. That's my code. Look, don't get me wrong, okay? I believe in end-to-end, and peer-to-peer. I'm a pull media guy. I give my left nut for the World Wide Web. It's just that, yesterday, I met a woman. I met my dream woman. Now, I don't meet my dream woman every day, okay? I meet a lot of women, actually. I'm not some virgin dork, sitting around making Java applets all day. Just because I like computers Doesn't mean I don't know about women, you know? I like women. I like people in general. There's not a lot to talk to them about, you know? Sometimes they don't understand the simplest things. You know, like you give them a URL, they don't know where to type it in. You know, you ask them their domain name, you know, they give you their AOL email address or something. You know, or you know, some don't even know the difference between the internet and the web. This one, well, okay. You know, I could tell you a lot of stories, okay? But Lisa, her name's Lisa. Like the first desktop computer. It's not important for the story, actually. You know, it's a bad development. If you ask me, the computer industry would be much further along today had they chosen a different metaphor other than the desktop. But anyway, Lisa. She's the one who leaves her paragraph tag closed. You know, she uses quotes. She doesn't underline headlines. She knows that only links can be underlined on web pages. It's not Microsoft Office, okay? This is the web, the realm of hypertext. She knows hex color numbers. You know, maybe even by heart. After all, there aren't so many safe colors. 216, is that so much to learn? I bet she only uses safe colors. She wants to make text a vibrant, healthy green. You know, she types pound 339933. If she wants to make it red, you know, she would type a, you know, I mean a real red, you know, not that candy-colored FF0000. I'm talking about a deep, passionate red, you know. She'd type pound FF3300. Of course, you can just type the letters RED, and the browser will understand it, but it's wrong. Many do it, that doesn't make it right. Okay, the browser's very forgiving, but its patience has limits. You know, how much more natural language are we going to put into the code before it becomes uncompilable? People don't take it seriously. You know, they just copy and paste, copy and replace, copy, paste, copy, paste. Lisa would never just copy someone's code. You know? She'd write it herself. She would. It would be beautiful. You know, she'd type all her tags in uppercase. And if one tag was to be nested inside the other, I'm sure she understands tags can be nested, she would make a new line and indent. She'd leave comments in her script, too. She leaves comments. I know she does. For those who understand, you know, and just for herself. She'd keep all her HTML files in one folder, and all her images in the appropriate images subfolder. And all these files would have the right file formats and the proper extensions. She'd call her index index.html. And she would never link to that index from other pages. She'd link to the parent directory. And when she's finished, she'd gather up all these files and their extensions, written in lowercase. She'd gather them up and upload them to the server. I'm sure she would. We didn't get a chance to talk about it, really. But I'm sure she would. That's just the kind of girl she is. We didn't talk about a lot, we didn't have time. But, she did tell me she was working on a website. And just like me, she was totally bored by the party. She said she'd rather be at home working on her page, but she couldn't go on because she needed a scanner, right? And the next time she could get her on a scanner, it wouldn't be until Monday. So that's why she figured, she might as well go to the stupid party. Of course, me, I blurted out, oh, scanner? Cool. I have a scanner. I have a scanner at home. I hope I wasn't being too enthusiastic. I probably was. Honestly, I don't really remember. The next thing I remember is, I told her she could borrow the scanner. I said she could come by tomorrow, which is now today. And after that, I don't remember anything, really. I don't remember if I said goodbye to her, or I don't even remember how I got home. The next thing I do remember is rushing to my parents' bedroom to get the scanner and bring it down to my room. I opened the door. I saw their computer. Okay, I saw their printer. I saw their webcam. Where the hell my parents need a webcam, I have no idea. What I didn't see was the scanner. I was like, Dad, where is the scanner? He's like, oh, don't you remember? We brought it to grandmother's last weekend. She's making genealogy pages. She wanted to scan our baby photos and put them online. She already has made quite a few pages. Shall I forward some of those links to you? No, Dad. No thanks. Gah! No scanner. Christmas, 1995, okay? My dad gives my grandmother a computer, his older computer. I'm sure she never turned it on all year. Christmas, 1996. I gave her, a CD with 10 free hours of internet access. Helped her set up her computer, all right? On the first day of 1997, literally at 9 a.m., she calls me up. My grandmother, she wants to know if Microsoft Front Page might be a good program to work on her website. I have no idea what I answered. And here we are, February 1997. My grandmother is making her website, ruining my life. Taking my life away from me by taking my scanner away from me. That's Lisa's scanner. Okay, because of her, I'm going to be a dead end on the interactive family tree. I can see my Aunt Janet now. She's like, oh, Alan, now why is Alan not a hyperlink? Why? Because he didn't get a chance to marry and have children. That chance was taken away from him by Grandma Betty, webmaster of this site. Sign my guest book. In Wired magazine, there's a big article, this one real big on the cover. Push, kiss your browser goodbye. Kiss your browser goodbye. The radical future of media beyond the web. Remember the browser war between Netscape and Microsoft? Well, forget it. The web browser itself is about to croak, and good riddance. In its place, continue on page 12. Broader and deeper new interfaces for electronic media are being born. Think video. Think text flickering over your walls. Think games at work. Think anything where a staid, link-based browser is useless. 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 This is a good passage. Sure, we'll always have web pages. We still have postcards and telegrams, don't we? But the center of interactive media, increasingly the center of gravity of all media, is moving to a post-HTML environment, a world way past a web dominated by the page, beyond streamed audio and video, and fast into a land of push-pull, active objects, virtual space, and ambient broadcasting. You might not want to believe us, but a place where you can kiss your web browser goodbye. Maybe I should call my grandma, warn her. Grandma, the web browser is dead. No need to make your website now. You think it'd stop her? Anyway, it's too late. Soon Lisa will be here. I have no scanner. She'll think I lied to her. What can I do? Maybe I should just come clean, Tell her about my grandma. My grandma's making a website. Sounds fake. She'd never believe it. Maybe I can be like, oh, there's this really good issue of Wired. You want to borrow it? You should read this article. I'll lend her my Wired, and then I'll say, but I need it back next week. And then we can meet up and. Oh, maybe I could just suggest we just hang out and read Wired. Yeah, that could work. Just hang out, But what if she already read it? She probably subscribes to Wired. going? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you coming. I was reading Wired. I was working on a web page. Hi.
It's beautiful.
Oh, you like it? There will be a frames and a no frames version. You know, I didn't know which you would prefer, frames or no frames. You know. Some people say frames are good, you know, because you don't have to reload the whole site each time. You know, just the part that needs to be reloaded. You know, it's more efficient, better on bandwidth. You know, not everyone has fast internet, you know, yet. It can also look good. You know, a golden ratio sort of thing, if made right.
Did you make it for me? She looks like me a bit.
Well, yes, more like you than me, of course. I couldn't find a picture of you. I couldn't find a picture of you, you know, online. So I took this. I made actually this GIF. You know, just for temporary, until we can scan your stuff.
I was so happy when you offered your scanner to me. I wanted to bring my photo album to scan, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I was looking all night and all the morning. I already thought we were robbed. But then it appeared. You won't believe. My mom sent it to my grandpa because he got into online genealogy. He's making a web page now. Web pages, one after another. He made some buttons himself, you know, home button with our family's crest on it, huge welcome sign that looks like a coat of arms. Oh, this welcome sign, it spins like crazy. Of course, he spends all his time downloading and trying out new software for animating GIFs. He is hanging nights long on all these forums. They are giving tips to each other there. They're making websites together. Webmasters. Do you know how they make a line? A ruler? He takes a 1-pixel image and stretches it with HTML code to 600 or 800 pixels. Yeah, but they make borders around images with HTML tables. For very important images, he sets table border to 20 pixels. Looks so bold, so 3D. He makes so complex nested tables now. Tim Berners-Lee would kill himself if he would see it. My poor grandpa, on one of these forums, he met a guy who claims it was him who wrote this script that turns your web page into rainbow, that gives your text rainbow colors. Yeah. Bear with me. Where B is red, E is orange, A is yellow, R is green, W is blue. Can you imagine? Isn't this all just funny?
I'm sorry, what's funny? Forums? No, they're not just funny, Lisa. They're great. The web is it's just great. Isn't it great? I mean, Anyone can make a web page now, you know? Everyone is making web pages just by opening the source code of other pages. Isn't it great? It's the digital revolution. You know, soon everyone will have their own web page. Everyone will be participating in the creative power of the internet. You know, there won't be TV or movies anymore. No TV, you know. There'll be no more drugs. No one will do drugs. No crime, you know. No teenage pregnancy. No old folks' homes. And nothing like that, because everyone will be online. Online at home. Building their own world in cyberspace. Mark my words, Lisa. Today, these are just pages. But tomorrow, they will become like the walls of our houses. You know, the windows of our cyber skyscrapers. Each link will be a door, you know, and we'll be building ourselves, you know, into the homes of each other. We are witnessing the dawning of a new century, a new millennium. You know, today, they're just browsers. Today, it's just, you know, Netscape 3, Netscape 3.5, Netscape 3.75. Tomorrow, it's going to be, you know, Netscape 4, Netscape 5, Netscape 10, you know, Netscape Gold, Netscape Platinum, Netscape Translator, Netscape Transmazord, Netscape Gigazord, you know, Netscape VR, Netscape Holodeck, you know, Netscape Natural, you know, Netscape Nitro, Netscape Nirvana!
You forgot a pixel.
A pixel? Where?
There is a pixel next to her left leg.
I can remove it. You know, I'll remove it now. You want me to remove it, right?
Wait.
I can remove it. You know, it's not a problem. I don't understand. Something wrong?
No, nothing important, really.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just a stupid thought.
Lisa, you can tell me. Oh,
Just always this thought, this fear, this question.
what?
I wanted to ask, do you think it will work in Internet Explorer?
It will. I promise it will.